Hello, hello. Let's adjust everything. How's it going today? Hello, Nigma. Hello, Seb. Hello, Dmitry. I'm going well. Pretty well. A little bit more sleepy than usual. Well, than yesterday and the day before. But I'll get through it. And, well, today... Well, technically, today is not a good day, okay? My daughter's got a cough, and she, and yeah. She's not feeling well. So, yeah, I'm trying to, cope with that. But, she'll get over it. She's a big 2-year-old. So, we should be good, we should be good. Nigma, does your YouTube work? Because if so, I just want to be sure. January 6th came early this year. The moons and shit. What? Unless this is wrong. Or the 4th. We talked about it a bit yesterday, but... Vuvuzuela? Yeah, it's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard. Because there's a part of me that fucking hates Maduro, right? So I want his ass to get cooked. But there's another part of me that's like... Trump is going about it in the most retarded way possible, and not only that, but like everything, like you just know that he has no plan, right? Let's just make an example for 5 seconds, okay? Politics time for 2.5 seconds, okay? Politics time. Let's think about if Hillary Clinton was there, okay? The queen herself, okay? If Hillary Clinton was there, you know, okay, we would have 20 years of managed Venezuela. We would fucking know what's going to happen. And don't worry, okay? Venezuela GDP would go stonks, and the US would be getting a part of it, okay? You just know that the queen herself would be able to do it. But when it comes to Trump, you just know that the longer they stay there, well, technically they're not even really there, but the longer they stay there, the worse it's going to be. So, yeah. That, and there's one thing that I thought about, like, today or yesterday, I don't remember. I was like, wait a second. Maybe Trump is too much of a moron. And there is a non-zero chance that he uses some nukes, right? Don't we feel that it's more a possibility? Because let's, especially for my friend Dmitry, okay? If tomorrow, like, Trump nukes Colombia for the lols, or Cuba would be a better example. What would happen in Ukraine? What would happen next day? I would be scared as fuck. So, yeah, I'm kind of scared because somebody that does not care about the precedent of their own action is something very scary to me. Especially as someone that is a big global homo. Yeah, should have asked Hillary GPD, okay? Gotta love my Hillary. So, well, that makes... that's what's make him so great. Well, unironically, yes, him being a retard makes all of the other retard, like... And Just vibe with it and autocomplete what Trump says, because Trump is too dumb to complete a sentence. I can't predict something that has no logic. True! I love all of the all of the so-called Trump experts that are like, oh, Trump is trying to do this, and the next day they're getting fucking shafted. Like, no, you did not read Trump. Trump is just a retard. Putin couldn't take Kiev in 3 days, even though Ukraine wasn't ready, while Trump took Maduro out of the country in 3 hours. True! Okay, I'm sorry, Dmitry, I want us to have a connection here, okay? Wasn't it the most Soviet-style invasion ever, okay? We bomb all the airstrip, but the one that we are going to deploy our ass to, we steal your president and we get out. That's like straight out of a Soviet like book. Okay, that feels weird. That feels weird. But yeah, right? If the US want to kill your leader, they will be able to. If they want to nuke your ass, they will be able to. That's the thing. That's the thing with being very, very fucking strong. Hi, Q King. No, you're not late. I'm late, technically. Hi, Stan. Should have asked you. I love Cuba, but the government there is terrible. I don't know what my feeling is with the people themselves. I went to Cuba, actually. And, well, it was poor. So, that's all there is to say there. But yeah, it's very sad. Right now, Cuba is getting fucked real hard because, well, they have rolling blackouts. I think that's still the case. They are missing literally everything. And they have some, like, gigaparasite insect issue right now, which is super fun. The whole situation just shows that international law doesn't exist. Bigger guns always win. Stan, I'm going to say yes and no, okay? There is a... Okay. Oh boy, I'm going... we're doing a small stream segment for politics, okay? Stan, I agree with you, okay? Almost every buff guy could rape anybody you know and love, okay? They could. They could. My daughter, when she's going to be a big girl, could be raped by a lot of people, okay? She could. But even if this is like a tautology, something that is true, do you want to live in the world where this is something that happens? Like, not, this is something that happens like 1 in a million times. No. Like, this is something that happens, like, just multiple times throughout your lifetime. So, right? This is the thing, okay? And international law is the same. It's the same thing as rape, it's just at the country level. So, whenever we're like, oh, I don't care about international law, personally, there's a big fascistic part of me that's like, I don't give a shit about international law, but there's the other part of me that's like, yeah, I know why it exists, and I want it to stay, okay? I'll make all of the argument for it. Hello there, my friend. Hello, Bodan. Weren't Ukrainian aircraft, etc. relocated just before the attack, which allowed to save them? Well, the Ukrainians are not dumbass, and they knew a little bit beforehand that, like, they were going to be invaded. I know that there was, like, there's a bunch of YouTube videos talking about, like, how they tried to invade, like, Kyiv, and it and well, it was the classic Soviet strategy, right? Oh, we're sending a big fucking row of tank. Oh, we're sending a bunch of aircraft trying to blow your fucking ass and all this. But yeah, the Russians are just retarded. The Russians are just retarded. I don't know anything about it, and I do not really care. As long as you vote on the right, for the right political party, I don't give a shit. I have enough burden, I just want to enjoy my newly brewed coffee while being wrapped up in a blanket and not care about reality's nightmare. Poor soul. Does Cuba really have good ice cream? I can visit, or I'll get barred from entering the US. I don't know why you would go to Cuba for ice cream. That sounds like the most not the place for it ever. Why? Like, if you go... Okay, there's one thing that you go for Cuba for, okay? You go to Cuba to drink the cheapest fucking rum ever, or a lot of rum and cokes, okay? You just drink a lot of them, okay? That's what you go to Cuba for. Beach and rum and coke. Like how the black hole, the size of our galaxy, now... Not when it comes to me, you said that for the rape. Do that, and your face will melt from the acid that I'll casually throw at you. Okay. International law is a lie, but for some time we were pretending it was real. Yeah, it's good to pretend that we are in a society of not savage, right? It's good to pretend that the guy with the big muscle cannot rape you, because if you do not, you're going to just not live. We live in the world like that in terms of geopolitics, as at least that's just my feeling about geopolitics from perspective of EU, bro. Look, I am a big, okay, EU lover when it comes to military, okay? Canada and the EU needs to fucking join forces, okay? Let's go fucking kill Russia, okay? I'm in. That's what I want. But yeah, we really need to, like, unite. But the issue is that the EU cannot even, like, they cannot speak together without, like, calling themselves the, well, their racial equivalent of the N-word. So what the fuck are you gonna do? You cannot even, like, walk 2 feet in front of you, 2 meters, lol. And you're, like, killing yourselves. It's so dumb. Hello, everyone. Hello, MBE Where? Hello, Isaac, too. I didn't say hi. Okay, everyone bordering Russia should just expect to be invaded. It's the null hypothesis. Well, yeah, they should expect to be invaded because Russia is a fucking dumbass. But this world should not exist, right? How awesome. Let's think about the other world, okay? Other world. Russia is so scared shitless of becoming a parking lot that they will never invade. Oh. And if ever it happens, like, oh, new world. Ukraine gets invaded, okay? What was it, 2012? Don't remember the dates, I'm sorry. Okay? And they get invaded. They go for the fucking peninsula. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. Okay, 2014, thank you. Euromaidan. Was that it? Anyway, okay. Crimea plus Donbass. I'm talking about the peninsula. Fuck, what's the name? Not the... Yes, Crimea. I'm a fucking dumbass. Sorry, I thought it was the two... Fuck! Sorry. Okay, Crimea. Thank you. Brain. Yes, that was Luhansk. Okay, that was the one that was lingering in my mind, okay? But, okay, how fun would the world be if, like, Crimea, the second it gets invaded, the whole fucking EU, US, big crew goes in and fucking goes into a genocide run against every fucking Russian. That would have been very fun. That would have been very fun. I'm in for that world, okay? That would have been a way safer world. The only people that would have died would have been the fucking Russians. And we would live in a better world, okay? That was not a joke. I usually don't care in anger control until someone invades my personal anger. Surely anger. Okay. Yes, Cuba Libre. 80% rum, 20% cola. Apparently Fidel Castro made a really good ice cream place. Propaganda must be strong. By the way, from Poland's perspective, even pretending that international law exists is beneficial from every perspective. Castro was known to eat large quantities of ice cream, and according to Gabriel Garcia Marquez, once ate between 18 and 28 scoops of it after a meal. Wow. The EU can do shit with fucking Orban vetoing everything. True! What a pain. By the way, today I learned that you can do RAII, don't know what it is, style, like smart pointers from CPP, memory management in C. Don't know what it means. Russia is weak. They are only able to do everything because of the amount of their 200ths of fertilizer. Makes me... Okay, I get it. I love it. Don't think everyone is an innocent saint flower. The individual like me that can attack with worse thing than a simple bullet. I think that's a very dream view of your abilities, my friend. Andrew still needs a doctor, and after that we have me being a dumbass forgetting what Crimea is. Alright. You need to be... Okay. Yeah, let's try appeasing Russia and hope they won't go any further after suffering 0 serious consequences. Sure that will work. Sure will work, am I right? And it's so easy to know. It's so easy. Okay, love you, Nigma. Okay. To be honest, it's funny to listen people outside of Europe yapping about Russians in general. It's like, you want to teach me about those fuckers? It is us that had to deal with those fuckers for the last X hundreds of years. I agree. I agree with you, okay? I agree. But I'm not here to, like, say that I know more about them. I'm here to say that I'm a fucking warhawk, okay? I'm the Canadian warhawk, so that's what I am, okay? I like when people are getting bombed, okay? Dispensing democracy, one bomb at a time. I just wish that we could produce more bombs, and that it would land on more Russians. And probably a couple of them in Haiti, but anyway. By the way, are we still working on the kernel parser? And the kernel parser thing, yes. Democracy. Does anybody still believes in this shit? I don't know. I don't know, Stan. I've had so many thoughts about democracy, okay? Because look, let's be honest here. There is a very good Chinese argument to be made, okay? The Chinese argument of you have a technocratic elite that can literally say to their people, you know what? Your standard of living, that's not, nah, we don't like your standard of living going up. What we like is industrialization, okay? Go back to the factory, you poor fuck. And, well, somehow it still holds. But, no. I like Canadian-style democracy, but this is because in Canada, we're able to fucking chokehold the electorate into voting for the Liberals again. Based. By the way, okay, if only Ned was here to make a gif of me drinking cum, okay? I believe in the idea of bureaucracy, but I am disillusioned with the current thing we call democracy. Well, the chalice, the cum chalice, bureaucrat, ne bureaucraty, demorati, what the fuck? Hi, Ghost. No, let's be honest, okay? The most based people in our government, and in the US government too, are the bureaucrats, okay? They are so fucking based. You see all those DHS worker in the US, all of these judge, all of these in Canada, well, there would be pretty much people from the Bank of Canada, the Fed in the US, all of these good people. You're like, you hear them speak, they're fucking based, okay? What they say is just pure truth. They're spitting the truth. We need more bureaucrats, okay? Make my state bigger. Okay, corrected message. I believe in the idea of democracy. I am disillusioned with the current thing that we call democracy. Democrat. Oh, okay, it's not different. I'm Okay. MB, I love you. My brain is not good enough for this sentence. Anyway, the most based individual in all government is 90% of the respective actual government. The people. No, the people are retards. Old people should get only 63% of a vote. I disagree, okay? I disagree. I am part of the I am part of the homeowner class, okay? So I vote like a fucking boomer, okay? I see somebody that's like, old people? They vote like me. Vote more! Vote more! I like old people. Oh. Anyway. There is an awesome song by Tim Steinfort called Democracy. I like. Don't be scared by his look. Okay. Democracy is a system for the people, by the people. But the people are retarded. I feel like we're doing a meme there. Like, you can bring a horse to the water, but if the horse is retarded, it won't drink the water. Anyway. Nerf the old voting power, okay? They are OP. I love my old people, okay? Right now they vote like me, so I'm all in. Bring in more old fuck. Well, the 10% is the retarded idiot. No, much more people are retarded idiot, okay? That's the issue. That's where I was going, okay? Most people are retards. You're a retard, okay? Most people in this chat, the 9 concurrent viewers I have, okay? The 9 of them. You're all retards, okay? I'm telling you, I'm a retard, you're a retard, we're all retards. We don't know how to think, okay? The only people that knows how to think are people that do it for a freaking living, and they only know it for their specific thing, okay? Nigma is a retard for 99% of things. But in C, he's probably not a retard, okay? I hope so. So, you have a niche thing that you're good at. Maybe, hopefully. This is where you're not a retard. The person that is very, like, focused on being good at policy and at running a fucking country, this guy is probably not a retard, okay? This is why this guy needs to govern us, okay? So when you look at who to vote for, vote at the people that give a shit about policy, not the guy that's fucking trying to have the most vibe-based convention ever, okay? Trump. Why not 69% based? Is it the old people's fault we are like this, though? If you think that we are in a bad place, you're a retard. Well, Trump. Excluding Trump. We were doing pretty great before. Okay. I wrote it with my fingers. Everyone is a retard of someone else. That's true. Hi, 9 people. I can confirm I'm a retard based. It's okay, you can have a Polish conversation. I'm all good for that. Okay, it's ironic. Okay, it's ironic you say that when you don't realize that percent every country has different unique ratios. What? And it's mostly a joke. Cannot give less of a crap about politics. I just said that my politics and just listening to everyone. Okay, I don't know how to read you, Enigma, okay? My brain just died. We're not in a bad place, but we have been in a better one before. 2 years ago? Yeah, we were. But coming much more before that? I don't think. Lag check. Are we all good? You're in sleepy mood today? Well, it turns out maybe more than what I thought. By the way, don't translate it. It's a lot of swearing. Base. Yes, no lag. Okay, so we're good on the lag check then. It's alright, I'll stop being silly. Oh no, it's clearly not you. Maple reading stuff and missing the context check. Fair. We're in a bad place if we look at the possibilities 1950s computing laid down for evolving societies where's the flying cars? Well, that's kind of retarded, right? In my dream, there was a better society. Well, go the fuck back in your dream. Kill yourself. Don't do it, Andrew, okay? Go seek medical attention. English doesn't have enough swear to translate this properly. True! As a Quebecois guy, I can tell you, yes. I need flying planes based. Yes, flying cars are so retarded. Like, think for a second about the idea of flying cars. Like, do you know how fucking retarded people are on the street? No, but like individual flying car, right? Just think about grandma, okay? Grandma. Mom, grandma's on the news. What you see is on the bottom, new ISIS bombing, a fucking car going through some building, and grandma just making her way to heaven on the speed path, okay? So, it's just that the computer I use at this moment is on Windows, and it has been a while since I booted it. So a lot of update telemetry download are slowing my network connection. Oh, that's why. Okay. Grandma could be a great pilot, but now she ascended. Oh no. Also, yeah, I can't wait to drunk and fly in 2026. Based. I need operating system with decent hardware support and Plan 9 style. Only 37 system call and everything is a fucking file. No binary blob in the kernel. And open source, not open contribution. My friend, you were smoking crack. I'm literally high. Based. Maple with W commentary always. Maple turning flying cars into a 9/11 joke is something I did not foresee. let's be honest, right? If it's so easy to kill a bunch of people with a rental truck, just think about the flying car, right? Oh man. Well, I mean, we would probably not have Trump, okay? We would not have Trump. He would already get a fucking carload on his face, probably. But we can only dream. Okay, we can only dream. Everything is a file was never really true. It's more like an everything is on the FS. True! Yes, I am. It's called mix of nicotine plus caffeine plus creatine. Okay. Reminder to myself to clip all of the L out of context. I'm all in. Everything is a state and medium. Holy fuck, I'm I'm done with the recursion of descriptions, okay? Being tempted to mess with dev KVM to make a VM. But so far I haven't figured out a way. To justify doing it. My friend, there's only one way to justify doing it, and it's fucking doing it, okay? Follow the Trump example. Just do it, okay? Can we have a clip? Okay, can we have the Nike meme here? Okay. Yeah. That's so wrong. Can I have it? Okay, can we have like a publicity with Nike, just do it, and then there's like this shit. Oh man. Okay. Oh no, I wasn't sharing, okay? Sorry. Okay. Just do it. Boom. Okay. Nuke your ass. What's going on? Okay. Enough. Enough laughing about people that are dying. Alright. Doing it for fun is the only justification needed. True! But if I have a justification, I can get money for it also. Much to think about. Base. So you are saying that I should rewrite my PSO algorithm implementation in pure LLVM intermediate representation based. Alright. Enough meme. So we wasted half an hour talking about politics. This was the politics segment, okay? Politics segment. Oh no. I need to go now, sadly. It's 1 AM here, and I need to wake up at 6:30. Go sleep! Cooking! Sleep! I wake up at 6:15 every day, I understand, okay? Go sleep! Love you, okay? Love you, my friend. Based sub. See ya. Q-King buying more RAM. Q-King breathing. Buy more RAM. Okay, sorry. You need to go, okay? Go. Stop the meme. Okay, so yesterday, we went into a whole debate of how the compiler actually worked. So that was fun. But now... Oh, okay, I'm streaming the right thing, so this needs to be stopped. Alright, good. We went in a whole debate about how this shit works. So now... Wait, what the fuck is this? Okay, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. My brain just died. It's good. It's good. That's what we're... Okay, so we did this, okay? We did this. And it kind of worked, but it kind of doesn't, okay? There's two issues with this shit, okay? Issue numero uno is that if we are... Okay, let's assume one freaky little file, okay? Let's assume one freaky little file that looks like this, okay? Can I... Yeah. Define AIDS as good. And then we have //, okay? So, first of all, if we have this shit, my program fails, okay? If there's a backslash and there's no line afterward, it has no way to survive this. So we need to fix this issue with the code that, of course, wraps the new line in the backslash. What the fuck? Okay. So that's numero uno. Second thing, if we have this thing, okay? So if we have backslash 2 times followed by nothing, what will happen? Or even spaces or tab, right? What will happen is that the first slash, well, backslash, will do this. And then we will request another line to remove the next backslash because the space, the tabs are deleted, and then it will do delete backslash and we consume another new line. This is not good behavior because we only need to look at the last character of the thing, of the line, and if there's no new line character, we don't consume 2 line, we only consume 1, okay? Logic. Okay, we're all good. I'm explaining for void, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy for it. So that's the code that is loop-de-loop looping. But here, that's not how we want to loop, okay? The way that we actually want to loop is by doing... current file. Current line. Plus, where the fuck is my loop-de-loop loop val? Boom. So doing this should allow us to not do this, right? So this is not a possibility anymore, right? So in this example, only one of the D's will be consumed. It will only do this. Not, well, fuck. You get it, okay? Nobody's listening. I don't give a shit. I understand myself. This works, okay? Fuck you. Andrew's taking note. Okay. So that's the first thing. Okay? That's the first thing. So we've just solved one of the thing. Now, backslash at the end of the file. We need to fix this shit, okay? How do we fix this? Well, I mean, we need to check here. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. We need to check right after this shit. Okay. Yes. So in a current use case, we go down here. Loop val starts at 0. So current line is supposed to always be valid. Okay, current line cannot not be valid. That's not a possibility. Loop val starts at 0 and it iterates there. So we need to check here if there is indeed another value after this shit. And then we're gonna be able to break if that's not the case. All right, brain is fully braining, okay? So we can do if this shit dot get to make it safe, I guess. That's possible. That's a thing that exists. Doom is none. If it's none, we do break. But we would need to do loop val +1. Right. All right. So this tests if the next line actually exists before we concatenate anything. Yeah. All right, makes sense. And everything else should not be too retarded. Okay, we good. Fixed. Okay. We're good. Well, what else should I do instead of break? MB, I need to understand. You've upsetted a nerd. I know MB is a nerd, he's my nerd. Why are you torturing us? Oh no. What? Yeah, it works. You have to rewrite to have something clean. Okay, give me half a second. First of all, my daughter is crying, okay? So we have a visit from Mini Maple, okay? Give me half a second. Come and say hi, you sick. Give me a minute. Okay. At Mini Maple, you're the best. All right. All right. Let's get back to it. She's sick, so things are complicated today. I don't really see how you would want me to rewrite this. Like, because loop val is used afterward. So I need to check before incrementing it if it is a valid position. If it is, like, I can use it. If not, I should break out of this loop because I won't concatenate any further line. Are you saying that because break could have an unexpected behavior? I just don't get it. But anyway. Under the hood, I don't know exactly, but... No, use break. Alright. The code is fine. Alright, it will be fine. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we did the include. Now we had to do... Okay, let's stop with the Vuvuzuela bombing, and let's think about something for real. So CPP reference. Where are keywords? Okay. So let's do lines. Okay, this is where we are. Line. Change the current processor. Alright. Alright, I think I understand. Okay. Okay, so we give a line number, we give a file name, and if we have a command that uses it, it will be able to output it. Alright, makes sense. Well, shouldn't be too hard, right? So... I'm just trying to think if I have anything weird that I need to account for. But I don't think so. Alright, let's make something over here that does it. Alright, let's go copy some code. So if we start with line, then how do we want to parse this? So we would do an L strip of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. Okay, so we start at the 5th one. L strip the working line. So what right now we go from this. Okay, so we go from this to this. So right now we should just read the first row of numbers. That should be a number, right? It's always a number. Line number. Number to line number. Line number must be a sequence of at least one decimal digit. Okay. Alright. Sounds easy enough. So we detect numbers. When we stop detecting numbers, we L strip and we should be good to go. Code QL. What is code QL? I guess it was for someone else. But no. Never. Alright. There for sure is a way to just find numbers. Okay, okay. Yeah, chat is indeed flexing right now. Alright. So, let's... do I want to regex the fuck out of it, or am I too retarded for it? I think I'm too retarded. That's my issue. That's my big issue. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Google it the fuck up. Python. Get number at the start of a string. Must be easy. Alright. That's not what I want. If you only need integer, thank you! Alright, that does it. There's too much equals in there. Alright, so now we have parsed this shit. But now we will need to remove it from the start. I can just get the length of said number, because right now this is a string, right? So if I get the length of this, it will give me the length of this, and I will be able to cut it away from this, right? So I could do this, then do this, and then a start. Length, this, boom. And then do an L strip again. And store whatever the fuck is in there. Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, we're assuming that there's something else and it won't work. Ripperoni. Hello, Cardian. Happy to see you. Yeah, I just started thinking, and let's do a... Sorry. Okay, let's use a try in order to alleviate this problem. We actually used the same thing earlier. Where is it? Alright. So let's use a try. This can be done here. Over here, instead of a return, we could have a file name equals none. So this forces us to have a file name that's valid. We should get our thing here. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah. Whoops. I've copied the wrong thing. Give me a second. Oh no, I haven't. It's just my brain breaking. And this should be in here, but we would probably be better off transforming it into an int before, right? All right. That should work. All right. So let's actually retard remove this. It's not used a lot, so I hope that it will work. Okay. All right. So we strip this, we do an else, well, we remove this, we do an else strip afterward, which should give us, after we do RE, our number in a string. Using the length of the string, we're able to remove more characters from the end of that same stripped line that we should now be able to use if it exists to get the file name. If not, it will do an error, output none, which will be able to be put in there. Sounds great. The only other thing that could be optimized, I guess, is this. That we could do this. Just to not process multiple time. Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. You know what? Now I'm scared, because I think that there is an inherent possibilities that some of these dipshit have decided to put just like hashtag line somewhere and it's going to crash. And that's true for all of my setup. So I probably need to have some like overarching try with index error that applies to everything in case it breaks. I'll just give up that part and see when it breaks. File name is optional. Yep, I know. We're getting near. We're getting out of the parser. All right. Okay, so let's just define that that line thingy. Now that we know our way around, things are pretty simple. We just see how it will break down the line, but let's ignore. Let's ignore line start, line end, line number. We're going to call it like that, and file name. All right, this makes sense. Here we go. So line implemented, fully cooked. We're good to go. Okay, fuck line. Does anybody have something to say about my lines? It's a class. It's a class. Enigma. Right. The try should be to line up. Oh, did I fucked it up? No. Okay. Different thing. This try is if the file name is optional. That's my point, okay? So here, we're not really parsing the file name. We're parsing... Well, then... Fuck. I just don't want to have 15 operation on the same thing, okay? So this is just an excuse of a variable, okay? So we could call it... well... Okay, this is unhinged, okay. Here we go, okay. Now, I know that this does not work, but technically, this is the same issue as this, like, all of them have the same problem. So if I'm to do an exception for this one, I'll make an overarching exception that states that it's bullshit. Am I clear? Like, I'm just not going to encode it, and it's going to be like, oh, this is a broken line. Yeah, most likely it wouldn't compile. But, look, whenever it will happen, we're going to yell, we're going to fix this, and maybe we're going to make the code clean or some shit. But for now, let's just live with this. Alright. Alright. Next one, we're at error. We gotta cook. Error diagnostic message. Shows the error message and render the program ill-formed. Okay, so that's pretty much crash the compiler. Yeah, compiler stops. Alright. Easy. Easy. There's also warning, but warning... Okay, yeah, warning is C23. Let's not bother with that. Alright. Music. Again. We need a real cue of music, okay? Something that is not classical, okay? Somebody knows how to, like, find some good... I don't know, I'll put some fucking Minecraft music, okay? I think we're there. Alright. So this part is already fixed, right? We fixed the possibility of spaces after the hash symbol, the pound symbol. So now what we would need to do is just remove... So if we do an L strip on both sides and keep what's in the middle, we pretty much have what we want. I said an L strip, but it's an L strip and a right strip. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the simplest one yet, I guess. Do I still want to do a right strip? I'm trying to think if it could fuck me over. No, it won't. Alright, I'm good. Let's go get something that has already been done. Why the fuck did I put that here? Retard. Whoa. What am I doing? Okay. Error. Arrow. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We good. Is that how we write error? Yeah, that's how we write error. Good. So we can lstrip.rstrip. Our developers in the basement are screaming, crying, screeching, and banging their heads. Everything is too loud for them, and they want to work, want to go home. You need to feed them less. then they won't have the energy to complain. Based. Any progress being made? We're near the end of the C preprocessor. We're getting out, okay? We're getting out. We're in the last freaking sprint. So let's get to it. So error, really easy. We're just going to implement the class for it. Oh yeah, that's some clean definitions here, okay? All right. All right. C preprocessor. Yep. What comes after C preprocessor? What comes after is parsing, violating syntax. Okay, that's where we are afterward. And you know what? There's something that needs to be done. Okay, there's something that needs to be done. Fuck, misclick. You need some colors in this fucking chat. Okay. I found a way to play music. Listen. Do you have VLC? Probably yes. Indeed, very pog. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. If this is some hair rape, I'll ban you, okay? Give me a second. Okay, we'll have to test, okay? Mozart is back on here. Ah! It was loud even for me, okay? I don't know, it's hard to fucking find songs, okay? We're gonna have to think about it. The mods are already aiming their hammer. Lol, I'm curating it. Yes, this is a song of my mind, okay? Alright, okay? Where the fuck were we before memeing too hard? We're memeing too close to the sun, okay? Just set it up since school's starting tomorrow. For me, I'll probably not be person to maybe Friday, Saturday. I get it. I'm not at the best time for you, my EU friends. And I get it. But hey, maybe someday, okay? Maybe someday we'll see each other a bit more. But I'm happy that you're here now. And I'm happy that you were here in the past too. Thank you for being here. It's always fun to see you guys, okay? Always fun. Always fun. Alright, before we go to your suggestion, okay? We need to get out of the C preprocessor, okay? We're getting out! So error, done. Now we get to Progma. Progma. Progma what? Progma balls, okay? This is Progma. Okay, so from my understanding, I read a bit. Progma is special instructions that are full of exceptions that I don't have a fucking clue about. This is the TLDR, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to parse a lot, alright? Is it fun to see me? Yes, it is. But the C preprocessor is so comfy. Indeed, it is simple. For now, we're just going to simply get whatever the fuck is after Progma. And we're going to be happy with it, alright? No need to make things complicated. May I please have mod? So, when its CD isn't here then... What bot do we have, Nigma? Nigma, I'ma be honest with you, okay? I'm not giving you mod, not because you're a bad person, but because I do not trust autism with mod, okay? I don't. Okay, I wouldn't give it to Ned. I love him to death, okay? Would not give mod to Ned. Not to you too, okay? But I do love you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, am I retarded here? Progma. Oh yeah, it's 7. Man. Do I want to R-strip this? Ah, fuck the R-strip. Alright, this does it. Progma balls. Alright. So we're done. Bebop. It would be based if you were all bots. And it's just like my mom trying to make sure that I'm not crazy. Yeah, we only need to test and fix and rewrite 3 more times. Nah. I think we good. Taking a what? Based. Stan, what are you doing? Taking a shower. What the fuck? True. Its commander is true. My mom's a bitch. She couldn't even think about this, so I'm good. Alright. So, we have handled the C preprocessor. Now, there is another issue that I dreamt about yesterday. By dreamt about, I mean I was trying to sleep and I was just looking at my ceiling. So, when executing this, we're using each individual line. Right, we're reading this line, we're reading this line, we're reading this line. And before actually reading the line, we're also, like, doing the concatenated thing, right? We're concatenated things, okay? We're doing this. But the issue is because we're individually looking at lines, okay? Because we're doing this. This means that if we have this thing happening, those two would be considered separate valid defines instead of just this one, right? So I need to fix that. The way that we should be able to fix that would be to look at the item that we return. If the item has an end line that is higher than we currently are, this means that we should skip the next few lines. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. All right, should be easy. So here... Okay, using map is retarded. Or is it? No, it's not because it's an iterator. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we can do if shit and even wait. Wait, this is so fucking retarded. Give me a moment. Wow, this is disgusting. All right. All right. We're already getting better. Okay, so let's set a bypass number, okay? So shit should always be the line number. Yes. So shit. Let's copy this over so I don't freak it up. Okay, so we try to parse the line that we have in front of us. So this is the command line to parse. Current file, that. So here we have the current line. So our current line should be shit. But just before looking at it, we need to look if shit is higher or equal. Yes, higher or equal. Sorry, smaller or equal. Smaller or equal to the bypass number. If shit is smaller or equal to the bypass number, we should wait a turn. Okay, we wait a turn. Now, here what we can do is we can do result. Okay, so here we have a result. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Oh, we have to self it, right? We have to self. Yep, okay. So now we have our result. If our result does exist, we go into bypass number and we seek to make it equal the get attribute from result, and the name of the attribute should be end line, I think. Line end. All right. Line end. Okay, so we get the attribute line end, which should be the line number in the file, and the line number in the file is +1 the reality. Shit. So it's not less or equal Or is it? God, this is complicated. Have I inverted this? Yes, I inverted this. Wait a second, my brain is still processing this one. Okay, so I store a number in there. This number, if it's bigger than the number that we currently have... Okay, this is what one I'm doing. So right now, it is 1 too big, because we do +1 when we read a file, and we do -1 when we have an array. So here, I should probably do -1. But if we don't have line end, it's going to fail. And I will kill myself. So let's make sure that it doesn't happen, right? If somehow we don't have line end, okay, like this. Right, if it's not none, we should be able to do that logic. But we can do this and do this. Right. Right. Alright. Whoa. Problemo. The first run will fail. Right? Of course it will. So we should probably do this and forget the -1, right? If shit is smaller than bypass num, we start at 0 and it will be okay. Alright, it works. So this works. And this will make sure that we don't end up with a none in there. Right. So this whole system makes sure that we don't parse something multiple times for nothing. Alright, we good? What did I skip? I just hit my wife when I'm feeling down. Andrew. That's based. Oh no, I wanted to know what you wanted to write, Nimby. Alright, we have all sorts of base comments, I guess. So, okay. Alright. Alright, I think we in. Do we run this shit? First of all, your script, MB. Second of all, let's save. Will it do the thing? It did the thing! Okay. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's run this shit and make sure that it doesn't crash. And if it does, well, lol. Alright, we're good. Oh, this might be broken. Womp womp womp. This might be broken. What happened here? Okay, so it just killed itself on new line. Let's go have a look. All right. Let's read this again. Well, if it killed itself on new line, it must mean that this is failing. Wait a second. All right, it did not go through even once, right? Because line end is loop val. Well, it's line start plus loop val. So the fact that the loop val hasn't changed means that we never even got there. So this failed. Do lists have the .get thing, or is it only tuples? Ah, it's only dictionaries. All right. Maple Circuit, have you tried open code? Shit is crazy. My friend, I need to understand this stuff, okay? I'm done cutting corners. I've engaged in this journey. So I'll die on it, okay? I'll die on it. Alright. So then what we're doing is pretty much just a try to make sure that we're not killing ourselves here. Alright. Based. Linux is a monolith. Alright. So, okay. Let's just do this. Okay. And then we should have an accept. I never remember which one it is. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Oh, we added above. Okay. Lol. It was right there. Okay. Alright. I'm having an issue here. Will this actually run? Like, this does nothing, right? Am I doing something that breaks something, or do I need to... I feel like this is the most retarded shit ever. I'm just like pinging this bitch. Alright, this is how we're going to know. Okay. It never even ran. Unless this did not work. Did it work? Fuck me, dude. Yes, it works. Right. Okay. How do we do like a void thing? Oh, I know. I know. Okay, pass is a do nothing command. So it will execute this and not care about the result. Right? I'm missing something here. Hi, Syntaxo. I'm missing something here. I'm being a retard. Why is this not running? Oh, fuck. This is why. This is why. I'm a retard, dude. Bro. Bro. We never get to it. We never even get to it. Right. This is it. No, I just needed to look up. Yeah, look, it works. Alright. I wasn't looking at the last character, I was looking at the full fucking line. And now I've discovered this works. So now I can make a check doing this. Yep, so I can look at the next line that we're going to add. If in fact it doesn't exist, it will break. If not, it will go forward. So this is our... Whoops. So this will bypass our old code. All right. Looks good. Break. All right. Let's run this. Should run all the lines. Beautiful. All right, look at this shit. Yeah, that's the shit. All right. Okay. Well, we're done with the C preprocessor, I guess. All right. Don't know what to feel about that. Indeed, many individuals are here today. We're getting out of the C preprocessor! Woo! Yeah, I'm drinking cum. I said it at the start of the stream that that Ned needed to be here. Right? Big cum drinker. Alright. Yum. It's not real, my autistic friends. It's not real. It's a fruit juice, okay? Keep calm. And drink some cum. Okay. Virgin Yandere vs. Chat Maple Circuit. Back up your sources. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I never remember how to. Wait a second. I think I'll be able. Alright, let me find my key and make sure to not leak it. As usual, your boy does not know shit about how to use Git. Oh yeah, I will use GitHub mobile app. So much, my friend, so much. Fuck off. I'm keeping this on my second screen. There ain't no way that I'm sharing any of this, right? Little did he know. But he copied his fucking token! Alright, we're good. So anybody that wants to download my war crime? Here we go. Alright. Hey, Windows. Okay. Alright. So many cool people today. Indeed. Did Ned the Fed make cum emojis? Not yet. Not to my knowledge. Yandere Dev would have written an if statement for every variation when it comes to parsing that shit. That feels like me. Stuff is a commit message based. I didn't even think about it. Git add you. What does it do? Seb. Microsoft only for $9.99. Well, I think I'm not abusing anything. Did I say JIT? Git. You only stages changes to the tracked file. Okay. Also, again, there is so many individual here. Doesn't look like I post 10 message per second. True, for once it's not you making the 10 message a second, okay? For now. Y'all wild for this. Why am I wild? Why are we wild today? Okay. No, it's fun to see you all today, but we're probably the weekend, right? Yeah, that's why. Not just a block of old and new purple. True. Alright. I don't even know if I want to write this shit. I mean, it's a big victory to have done the CPP. Not CPP. Wow. C preprocessor. It's already good. I think I did it all. Everything that's not another version, right? We have the we have all the ifs. We have these two. We have everything down to pragma. So we good? Yep. So the next part is going to be Syndex Hell, but I think that a little bit like the preprocessor, whenever I learn how this thing really works. Yes, okay. I am celebrating over nothing, but I love it. I love it. Maple want to see PP. Keep it together, man. You doing a stream. What the fuck? Is PP people? Or dick? My brain is dead. Okay, my brain is mush. Okay? This is the issue here. It's a joke, I think. It's a joke. Okay? Do we have... Oh god. We have a meme, okay? We have a meme. I'll put a meme on. Okay, what the fuck is this? What am I supposed to say for this? MBE, what happened here? MBE. Monolith. Oh. Okay, I get it. I get it. A monolith. Well, PP can mean dick or people, right? Mom, I'm on TV. True, Stan, true. You're on TV, Mom. E. Okay, we need more E in our lives. PP can mean anything. Indeed. In Canada, it means Pierre Poilievre. Okay, so it's not the same thing. But hey. Alright. Alright. Oh! Whoa. I'm right-clicking in places that we don't need to. What are those? It will fucking break if some fucking retard puts some root path there in their lib. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm good. Okay, let's do some fucking cleaning, okay? This is all retarded. It needs to go. This too. Let's put all of this in a big-ass array, just so that we have something that looks... Okay, let's do some cleaning. Alright, let's put this into an array. I just want to make this a little bit more done, so that we don't have to touch it again. Let's not print any of that. Let's remove the emergency restart. Let's go back to AST. Oh shoot, one thing that we could want to do. We wanted to do this thing where we detect the if-def. We detect the if-def and we override them. Do we do that now? This sounds a bit unhinged. You know what? Let's just look at it another time. Oh, even before printing. We can look at the result. Well, it would be very easy, right? We just have to collect all the if-def name, define them. It would break. It would break for sure. I'm doing some dumb shit. I know. Oh. Okay, I get it. I didn't get... As soon as there's multi-line, okay, Enigma, my brain dies, okay? So, yeah, let's just already take care of that part, right? So we can just detect if it's an if-def. We take the identifier, put it inside of an array, and define it at the start here. Yeah. Yeah! That's the idea. Okay, so where do we run this? 3 bars. So here we have this array. We're going to be big, bulk, inefficient, okay? But who cares? 4. Did I reverse 4? Okay, 4. CPP. CPPRO. In this, we do if wait a second. Okay. My brain, okay? It is pulsating. Okay. So now we have a for loop with only if-defs. All right. Brain has pulsated enough. Do you want something that brightens your depressed voice? I don't know. I cannot even... Okay, my brain can only be blasted from one angle, okay? I can only suck one problem at a time, okay? This is how it works. Okay. This fucking works. It just does, okay? That's the first thing I need to say. So now that we know that the if-def that we're getting from there are what they freaking are, so we can make some string. No, an array, yes, array. An array that is called declares. No. Yes. Declares. Okay. Declares. We're going to append the if-defs, because they are CPP if-defs, we're able to get the identifier dot identifier, put it inside of a string, And it needs to be a fancy string. I don't know what's the name of the F string, but let's call them fancy string. And do dash capital D. And because they're inside of an array, I can just append this shit right here. Where? So lame. Right here. Perhaps a comma. All right. I don't know what all of this shit is, but I still want to run it. I want to test it. I want to know if I'm a giga retard. Bro, this must be all dead and not working. Okay, you know what? We're trying it. We're trying it at scale, okay? And by at scale, I mean running some giga untested code. Yay, a problem with something else. Good. I was looking at the code on GitHub. When you interact with Git, you spawn subroic. Subprocess for each file. That's an interesting choice. I don't spawn a subprocess for each file. Technically, I spawn a subprocess. I spawn a subprocess for each core that then process their slices of file. But right now, I don't know if this is the case because I have not set it up to actually fucking work. Go to D. Instruction per second. Alright, anyway. What is this? Update. Index, sparse, this shit. My problem is elsewhere. AST type. Index sparse. Okay. My problem is with index sparse. Where is index sparse? This is it. Okay. So my arg does indeed fuck it up. Yeah. Is it because I need to, like, star it or some shit? I think that it's, where is my code for the SQL stuff? I did this like 5,000 times. I want to kill myself for it. I hate everything about this code, but it fucking works, okay? So I just need to find it. Where is the DB code? Where is get? Where is get? Not get on F name, just get. The real get. Fuck's sake. Oh, we have one. Okay, one. Yes, this is how it works. Okay, good. I'm not retarded. Okay. So this should develop this. Is this even a good idea? Maybe not. Who the fuck cares? Just run it and try. Oh! No, your robot slave are fucking useless against the size of my fucking brain. If not. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright. Where is that command to know the skipped code now? Where is it? Get to me! Okay, I'm ready. Okay, get skipped ranged. Oh boy. It sounds like we don't have any. Okay, so we have the... What's the print before? Okay, so the first dash, after that we have the skipped ranged. Print, skipped range. Okay. Wait, I did the code for the skipped range. How the fuck could I, like, forget it? Okay, anyway. Wait a second. Let's inspect the output. It should have been above. I feel like I'm a retard, and I'm just going to wake up and, like, this is the skip range or something. And I just named the shit badly. Bro, let's just... I don't even want to debug. My brain is too dead for this. We'll see. Code roaster. Okay, do we see the anywhere? Because if not, that means that we don't have any skipped range. That cannot be true. It cannot. Fucking works. Pew pew. All right. It works, okay? The whole reason why we went into the C preprocessor was to do this, okay? Do this atrocity. And it works, okay? It fucking works. I'm happy. I'm so fucking happy, okay? Okay. It's going to bug later. We're going to have to kill ourselves. I'll drink half a bottle of drain cleaner. But you know what? Today, shit is lit. I'm fucking happy, okay? Alright. Alright. Tomorrow, let's give ourselves a target for tomorrow. It's enough for today. I'm clearly too sleepy to keep this shit on. Okay. I love the comments. The comments are based. Okay. So this shit, done. Now, let's write this correctly. Struct, okay? Tomorrow. Structs, okay? We're taking them. We're giving them no consent at all, okay? And we're parsing them. We're probably not getting out of this before like 15 years, but who cares? We're parsing them, okay? It's so fucking based. It's what you screamed a couple of minutes ago. Yes. Strux. Okay. Strux tomorrow. Yeah, we're so good. We're so good. I'm just trying to think if I forgot anything I wanted to do today. No. No. We're good. War crime. Yep. Struck, inner struck, and we're going to... In reality, the problem is not parsing it. Parsing it will be fine, okay? It will be, how the fuck do I make my things work with my DB? Go ahead, Nigma. Oh, okay. You're talking to MBE. That's all good. I don't know. How does MBE Day is going, okay? I hope it will be fun to watch. You're muttering memes I provided. Okay. Are you a meme? I am a meme. Aww. I hope the sleep was at least somewhat helpful. Ooh, installed a new GPU. That's always good. It's fun installing a new GPU. At least to me. Anyway. Enough for today. Now it's true, okay? This was, I believe, my biggest stream for KernelInfo. So... that was fun. I'll keep on doing streams, so if your life is not too busy, you can tune in. If you're a EU cuck, I love you. But think of sleeping sometime, okay? And keep the stream open. But in any case, we're seeing ourselves soon. Bye-bye.